Okay, we're doing Sallust 24 here. Igiter, therefore, committees habitis, elections having been held. Once elections were held. This is a nice little ablative absolute. Habitis is perfect passive participle. The consuls declarantur were declared. Marcus Tullius, we know him as Cicero, and Gaius Antonius. Present passive indicative third person plural. Quod factum. This action, primo, at first, concuserat, struck a blow, populares, at the supporters, coniurationis, of the conspiracy. This is pluperfect active indicative, third person singular. Neque tamen, nor nevertheless, Catilinae furor, did the madness of Catiline minuebatur, diminish. That's imperfect passive indicative, third person singular. Subject is furor. The madness was not diminished. But in dies, day by day, little expression of time there. Agitare, he does plura, more things. Agitare is a present active infinitive. It's a historical infinitive, which Sallust likes to use. Here's what he did. He's got this infinitive here, to prepare. Got this infinitive here, to bring, portare. He prepares arms. He brings pecuniam, money. Okay, let's fill it out now. Let me pull myself over. Why don't I go up here? Fantastic. Got a good view. He prepares arms throughout Italy in advantageous places. Little ablative plural there, per Italiam. That's kind of direction through which. Then he brings money. And we're going to do this chunk by chunk. This money is sumptam mutuam. That's an idiom that means borrowed. That's a perfect passive participle there in the accusative feminine singular, modifying pecuniam. The money borrowed sua fide, on his own credit, out, or amicorum, of his friends. So this fide is ablative singular feminine. It's an ablative of means, which you see a lot with the perfect passive participle. Borrowed on his own credit or his friend's credit. Fide is kind of used twice in that sentence. And now, where does he bring the money? He brings it faculas, to faculi, ad quendam manlium, to a certain Manlius. We've heard of him before. This Manlius, qui, who, postea, afterwards, fuit, was, princeps, the leader, belli faciendi, of waging war. And this little beauty is a gerundive. It's in the genitive singular neuter, modifying belly there, and fuit, perfect active indicative, third person singular. Subject is princeps. And we've got a nice relative pronoun here. It's the subject of qui, its own clause, and its antecedent is monlium. Agrees with its antecedent in number and gender, which is singular and masculine. In its own clause, it's the subject. I think I said princeps was subject, but really qui is the subject, and princeps is almost like the subject. It's the predicate nominative. He was princeps. Okay, I think that's all for Sallust 24. We're all set.